All right, good morning. We will call to order the March 24th, 2026 meeting of the Alcohol and Tobacco Commission for escrow hearings. I will note that we have a quorum, some preliminary instructions. If you are on a smartphone or your desktop computer, please use the microphone icon to mute your microphone. If you called in on a landline or a cell phone, please press *67 to mute. If you're unmuted, it will create feedback and delay our hearings. I see some people are not yet muted. We will mute if you do not mute yourselves. And then you will have to unmute when your permit is called. Phone number, there we go. All right, as far as I can tell, everybody's now muted. We will call the permits one at a time. We will ask what is happening with the permit to get the permit into an active status, which should be all of our goals with these permits. When your permit is called, you can unmute. Please remember that this is being recorded. If you're on video and you don't wish to be on video until your permit's called, you can turn off your camera until it's called. First permit is DL03-33169 Moose Market Incorporated.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
There we go. Nick Broyles with Bradford and Riley.
All right, good morning. I'll have you take our oath. Do you solemnly swear or affirm, as the case may be, that the testimony you're about to give the commission will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, so with Moose Market, tell us what's happening.
Yes, so this permit, they transferred to a location, acquired the property last year. They are currently in final approval stages with the city for construction of the building. So they've got the loan approved, the floor plan, I guess, building design, but they're just waiting on that final approval from the city. And then they estimate about a 6-month construction period. So they're hoping within the next 6 to 7 months, they'll be ready to open.
Okay, sounds good. Pretty happy with that, I bet. Anything else, Nick?
No, sir.
So this is the 4th period of escrow on this, and it would go from May 16th, 26 to May 16th, 27. There's a drop dead date of May 16th, 2028. So long as you have on the record, somebody you'll make that just fine. Anything further then?
No, sir. I've got that drop dead date in their system.
Okay. Under DL 03-33169 Moose Market Inc., I move we grant the 4th year of escrow from May 16, 26 to May 16, 27, recognizing the drop dead date is May 16, 28.
Second. It's been moved and seconded. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say no. Motion carries. Next permit, moving down to the DL 2932832 5 Star Liquor Incorporated.
So Nick Broyles again with Bradford and Riley. So this one, they are still searching for a location. This is a permit in Arcadia, Hamilton County. So they've been trying to find a suitable location that they can develop or place that permit. Their plan is, if they can't find a location here within the next 6 to probably 8 months, that they may look at selling that permit and just recuperating their costs there.
Okay, great. I'm glad you're on top of it with them and reviewing options if they can't put it into active use to look at selling it. And this will be the 4th year of escrow, running from June 24th of 25 to June 24th of 2026. The drop dead date is June 24th of 2027. So they do have a little bit of time, but it does go quickly. And I'm going to move that we grant that 4th year of escrow for DL 2932832 5 Star Liquor Inc.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say no. Motion carries. Next permit is RR 4840-651, Tell and Mart LLC.
So this permit is up in Anderson. They were working on renovations to the space. They have finished all of the construction and remodeling within the space. They are just waiting on furniture to come in actually from abroad. So they had some furniture constructed in Mexico that they are still waiting to get shipped in. There's been significant delays on that front, especially with all of the how tariffs are working and just supply chain issues. So they're still estimating probably about 4 months to try and get that furniture in. And if they can't get it in before by that point, they'll just open up with some run-of-the-mill furniture that they can buy here in the States until that can get in. So they're ready, just trying to see if they can get their desired furniture in. So about 4-6 months at the latest to open.
So you're going to advertise this as a bring your own chair bar?
Right. No, they will supply the furniture. It just won't be as pretty as the ones that they originally designed.
Okay, well, congratulations. Sounds like it's going well, but sorry you're having trouble with the supply. Anything further, Nick?
That's all.
Under RR 4840-651, Tell and Mart LLC, I move we grant the 4th year of escrow from April 19th, 26 to April 19th, 2027, and recognize that the drop dead date is December 20th, 2028. You'll make that just fine. Thanks,
Yes.
Nick.
Second.
Thank you.
Been moved and seconded. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say no. Motion carries. All right, Nick, do you have anything else with us today?
I do have 2 others. I turned in physical POAs yesterday, so I don't know if Kim got them added into the list to hear them, but they were turned in to the office yesterday afternoon.
All right, what are those?
I have RR2938905, the Sangrita Holdings,
Okay,
and then the one right under that as well, the Hanami Sushi.
Hanami Sushi.
Yes.
All right, thank you. We will call RR 2938905 Sangrita Holdings LLC.
So this one, they are still actively searching for a location as well. This is a permit up in Westfield. They have been trying to tour. They've been setting up regular meetings with an agent to find a location. They're having issues. They ideally like to purchase a location rather than having to lease one, but a lot of the timelines for things that are being built up there in Westfield won't necessarily meet theirs. So they're trying to figure out if they can negotiate a lease that would be acceptable to them as well. And if they can't negotiate something in the next couple of months, they're looking to sell this permit as well.
So Nick, this would be the 4th year of escrow. So you're running up against it. The drop dead is September 20th, 2027. So you still have about a year and a half.
Correct.
But as indicated earlier by Commissioner Magnan, that's going to go fast. Anything further, Nick?
That's all.
Okay. Under RR 2938905, Sangrita Holdings LLC, I move we grant the 4th year of escrow from September 20th, 2025, September 20th, 2026. Again, with the drop dead date of September 20th, 2027.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, say no. Motion carries. Next permit is RR 2940887, Hanami Sushi and Sake Bar LLC.
So this one, the applicants actually applied for a riverfront as they fell in within the riverfront district in Carmel. And so this permit is to revert back to the landlord. We're in the process of doing a transfer right now. The landlord was trying to organize transferring it to another tenant. So I just actually got confirmation of the entity that they're transferring that to this week. So we're hoping to get a transfer application filed within the next week or two on this one to transfer it to a new tenant that will put it in active use.
Okay, that sounds good. This will be the 3rd year of escrow running from April the 20th of 26 to April 20th of 27. There is a drop dead date of December the 6th of 2029. So more than enough time to transfer it back to the landlord and get it back into active use. We are charged with getting them in active use, so happy to hear that. And thanks for that update. And I move for the third year of escrow for RR 2940887 Hanami Sushi and Sake Bar LLC.
Second.
Been moved and seconded. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, say no. Motion carries. Thanks, Nick.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Next permit is DL 123348 McClure Oil Corporation. Is there anyone on for McClure Oil Corporation?
Present.
All right,
Sorry.
that's all right. Good morning. I'll have you take our oath. Do you solemnly swear or affirm, as the case may be, that the testimony you are about to give the commission will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, so tell us your name and how you're associated with McClure Oil Corporation.
My name's Kelly McClure. I'm president of McClure Oil Corporation.
All right, and what's happening with this permit?
We are still in development for the building and the facility there. We've owned this property for some time. We got the permit approximately a year ago, but we're still in development process.
Okay, I have that, you obtained this in March 21st of 2024, so 2 years ago. And then it entered escrow at that time. It's never been active. And the first escrow period was for 2 years, March 21st, 24 to March 21st of 26. And what we are looking at today is the third year of escrow from March 21st, 26 to March 21st of 27. And there is a drop dead date of March 21st of 2029. Are you aware of that?
Yes, I am.
Okay, and that matches with your records?
Yes, it does.
Okay. So just entering third year, so you've got some time to find a location and get it active, but, just remember the dates you're up against. And I'm gonna
Understood.
go ahead and move that we grant that third year for DL 1233483 McClure Oil Corporation.
Second.
Been moved and seconded. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, say no. Motion carries. Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Next permit is DL 1333650 Vardan Incorporated. Is there anyone on for Vardan Incorporated?
Move by consent to the end of the docket.
Consent.
Move that to the end of the docket by consent. Next permit is DL 1632842 Jasveer Singh. Is there anyone on for Jasveer Singh?
Consent to move, that one to the end.
Consent.
We should have moved to the end of the agenda by consent. Next permit is DL 1733543 Lassus Bros Oil Incorporated. And the next one, DL 1733544, same permit holder, Lassus Bros Oil Incorporated.
Good morning, Chairwoman, Commissioners. Alex Ittermill from Bozeman, Kenny and Evans.
Good morning. I'll have you take our oath. You solemnly swear or affirm, as the case may be, that the testimony you're about to give the commission will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Yes, I do.
All right, so tell us what's happening with these two permits.
Yeah, so unfortunately for both of them, Lassus Brothers has not been able to secure a site to open a new store. And so as we indicated on the escrow application, we're actively marketing the permits for sale. Obviously would hope to have them under contract as soon as possible, but just the way that the market's going, we anticipate in the next 12 to 18 months to hopefully have these sold so that they can be put back into use. And then just as an additional note, I mean, of course, if a property and a site that works does come available, Lassus Brothers will make a move on that and aim to get the new store opened. But the focus has been on marketing for sale.
And anything further, Alex?
No, sir.
These are 2 days apart, and the drop dead date is June 11th, 2029, and then June 13th, 2029. So there is time, but at this point, you're marketing both of them, correct?
That is correct.
Is there anything further, Alex?
No, thank you.
Under first DL 17-33543, Lazarus Brothers Oil, Inc., I move we grant the third year of escrow from June 11th, 26 to June 11th, 2027. Drop dead date June 11th, 2029. For the next DL 17-33544, again, Lazarus Brothers Oil, Inc., third year of escrow, again, 2 days later, June 13th, 26. June 13th, 27, again, 2 days later for the drop dead, June 13th, 2029.
Second.
Been moved and seconded. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, say no. Motion carries. Next permit is RR 41-38831.
Yes, so this is for Taxman down in Bargersville. There's a lot of development going on in that area, as you know, in the town, and Taxman is still trying to lock in on a concept and then also location there, and hopes to be open soon. But actively working on with both the town and then real estate developers to try to find a location and use.
Alex, I did notice in their escrow form that they sent in that they were looking for 12 to 28 months. I just want to make you aware that they have less than a year to go in escrow. They have the drop dead date would be February the 7th of 2027. Are they aware of that? And can they make sure that
Yes.
they've got someplace up and active before then?
Yes, thank you, Commissioner. They are. I think that was just a typo on my part. Probably using an escrow request form from a prior year and didn't catch that date. But yeah, we do have that calendared, and they are aware that they need to have that permit into use, or if they aren't able to secure a site, again, the hope is to open, to find a buyer to transfer the permit to.
Okay, what we're grading today is the fourth year. It actually runs from October 6th of 2025 to October 6th of 2026. So if they're not open by then, we'll see you later this year to hear another update on what's going on with this business. And again, the drop dead date will be February 7th of 2027. And I move for that fourth year for RR 4138831 Taxman Holding Inc.
Second.
Been moved and seconded. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, say no. Motion carries. Next permit is RR 4938759 Los Arroyos de Indiana LLC.
Yes, so this is also me. This is one of two permits that they secured at the auction. They put one permit into use in downtown in the Los Arroyos on New York Street. I talked with the owner, Tony Arroyo, primary owner, and he is still looking for and hopeful that he will be able to find another location in Indianapolis to open up a similar concept, but has not yet done that. He's also entertaining offers to sell the permit, but still his primary goal is to be able to put this permit into use.
So again, Alex, this would be the fifth year of escrow, just like the prior one. The drop dead date is July 21st, 2027. So you have some time, but at this point, they still want to try to open. And if they can't find a location soon, they'll probably start looking to market it. Is that correct?
Yeah, I think we indicated this on our application. If we don't have a a location identified and under contract so that we have time to build out by the end of this summer, the summer of 2026. I think the focus then has to turn to trying to find a buyer.
Alex, our records show that the renew checklist is incomplete. Can you look at that and
I think
try?
it was just for today's escrow
Just for-
hearing.
Okay,
I don't see, I'm looking at the notes and I don't see anything else missing. Other than it needed the escrow approval.
okay. So scratch that, Alex, okay?
Good
Sorry
deal.
about that. Is there anything else, sir?
No, sir. Thank you.
Under RR 49-38759, Los Arroyos D. Indiana LLC, I move we grant the 5th and final year of escrow from July 21st, 2026 to July 21st, 2027, with that also being the drop dead date of July 21st, 2027.
Second.
Been moved and seconded. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, say no. Motion carries. Next permit is,
Thanks, Alex.
well, there's one more. It's DL 6033625 Casey's Marketing Company.
Okay, sorry.
I do not have the file on the Casey's Marketing Company, so that was a surprise to me. Let me double check here. And I'm covering for Lisa. So I am not, I don't have the file for that one, so I don't know if we have time that we could continue that to next month's escrow hearing, or
We can.
Or we could put it on for later today if you want to check.
that would be fine as well. Let me contact, I can get a hold of the office and see what the issue and the status of is that. And if you want to move me to the end of the agenda, I can hop back on.
Right, we will recall that one at the end of the agenda.
Great. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Next permit is DL 1933656 Chinook Markets Incorporated.
Good morning, Scott Bedwell here on behalf of Chinook Market.
All right, good morning. I'll have you take our oath. Do you solemnly swear or affirm, as the case may be, that the testimony you are about to give the commission will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, so tell us what's happening with this permit.
So I spoke yesterday to the staff at Schnucks in St. Louis. They're still looking at potential locations in Jasper. They're working with a realtor to try to find a suitable location. Hopefully the economy will get a little better in the next 6 to 12 months, but their plan is to hopefully have something in place by 2027.
Okay, that sounds good, Scott. I saw in their request that they're working with a realtor. I appreciate when they are taking it seriously and, getting professionals involved to find a place. So hopefully something will come up soon. I move that we grant a 3rd year of escrow for DL 1933656 Chinook Markets Inc. And that is from April the 17th of 2026 to April 17th, 2027, noting the drop dead date of April 17th of 2029.
Second.
Been moved and seconded. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say no. Motion carries. Next permit is DL 82-31705 Cowan Deep Such.
Okay, this one comes to you from Evansville, Indiana. This was a permit that initially was approved by the local board, and it was, I believe, active for a very short period of time. After, I think, review by the ATC, it's now an escrow, and Mr. Such is looking for a suitable location in an area on the east side of Evansville, but he understands that he's on a timeline and needs to get that in an active status as soon as possible.
Anything further, Scott?
That's it, sir.
Scott, just to review this, the first and second years of escrow were previously granted. That was from February 11th, 2025 to May 13th, 2026. This would be the third year of escrow from May 13th, 2026 to May 13th, 2027. But a drop dead date, you might break this down, I show as February 11th, 2030. Is
Okay.
that okay?
Yes, sir.
You have that all down?
Got it.
Okay, then I move
Thank
we
you, sir.
grant this third year of escrow for DL 82-31705, Pollen Deep Such.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, say no. Motion carries. Next permit is DL 82-33237, N Properties LLC.
Another one coming from Evansville, package store permit. Mr. Aurora is in negotiations right now for a potential location off of Highway 41 in Evansville. He also understands that, he's on a timeline, so made it very clear to him that he needs to make this active as soon as possible.
Okay, that sounds good. This will be the fourth year of escrow from November 8th, 2025 to November 8th, 2026. Drop dead date is June 20th of 2028. Glad to hear they're moving it along. Hopefully this property will work for them and it'll be in business soon. And I move that we grant that fourth year of escrow for DL 82-33237 N Property LLC.
Second.
Been moved and seconded. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say no. Motion carries. Next permit is RR 82-39518, Munchie Smoke Shop Incorporated.
Okay, this is another one coming from Evansville. This is a three-way permit, type 210. This permit was actually transferred to Noche Restaurant LLC. The commission just approved it, and it's now in escrow with the understanding that he's going to make it active, hopefully within the next year. He has 3 other restaurants in Evansville, so his idea is to add another restaurant to his group in Evansville.
So about 12 months, you think, to get this in action?
Yeah, that's the plan. If the economy perks up a little bit, I think that's the hope, that he'll have another location probably on the west side of Evansville on Franklin Street. It's the hope.
It looks like, Scott, we're still waiting on escrow paperwork for Noche Restaurant LLC under permit number RR 8243473.
Okay.
And so because of that, the transfer hasn't actually completed.
Okay.
So can you get us an escrow form for that, for Noche there?
Oh, yeah, I'll get that to you here shortly.
All right, thank you. And then I think that should be what we're waiting for to complete the transfer.
Okay, thanks.
So we're still going to go ahead and grant this escrow, Scott, but you'll make sure to get that transfer done.
Yes, sir.
Do you have any recollection or when this matter was closed? When it entered escrow?
I believe the location Munchies had been in escrow for a couple of years. Maybe 24, the end of 24, I believe, but I'd have to check my records, but I can check and get that to you.
Can you check that? We show that it went into escrow March 1st, 2024, but there's some question about maybe in September of 2023.
Okay.
And that's
Yeah,
important, Scott, because that changes the drop dead date significantly.
Sure.
Scott, it looks like we do have the escrow paperwork for Noche, so
And we can take this off.
Then I think the transfer can go through. I would just recommend getting in touch with the processor and making sure
Okay.
everything's squared away.
Yes,
But we'll make
ma'am.
sure on our end too.
Very good. Appreciate it.
All right, thank you.
Right now, Scott, I'm going to recommend that we grant the fourth year of escrow from April 11th, 2026 to April 11th, 2027. I am very concerned about the drop dead date. Right now, we show it as March 1st, 2029. But if there's some indication it may have been in 23, which would change it to September 1st, 28. Can you check that, please?
Yes, sir. I'm on it.
Well, if the transfer goes through today, then we,
We'll correct it if the transfer doesn't go through. We
Okay.
will change the date that it entered escrow to September 1st of 23, and then the drop dead date would be September 1st of 28.
Right.
That's what they noted on their last escrow request form.
Do you have any questions about that, Scott?
No, sir. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
Again, the fourth year of escrow for R 82395518 Munchie Smoke Shop, Inc.
Second.
it's been moved and seconded. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say no. Motion carries. Thank you, Scott. Do you have any others with us today?
That's it today. Have a
All
great
right.
day. Thank you.
You too. You too.
There is a permit 733615 left.
Sir, we need everybody to mute their microphones until the permit is called. Next permit is DL 2633627. Aldi, Indiana LP, and DL 4333546, Aldi, Indiana LP.
Good morning.
Morning. I'll have you take our oath. Do you solemnly swear or affirm, as the case may be, that the testimony you're about to give the commission will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, so tell us what's happening. Let's start with DL 26 permit.
Yes. So this is a permit that's being held in location pending status in Princeton. I believe we're asking for a third year of escrow. The client's identified a location. It's very early in terms of, the due diligence phase. So they're hoping that if it all goes through, we'll have an active location in first quarter of 2028.
Okay, that sounds good. Just noting on that one that the drop dead date is April the 2nd of 2029. And they would get
Got
third year of escrow.
Mm-hmm. And then the other one is a location pending permit in Warsaw, Indiana. With that one, they're not quite as far along, and I think these permits were both obtained at the same auction. So this is another third year ask. With this one, they have a realtor that they're working with to help identify a location to build a new store.
Good. We always like hearing that they're working with a professional. I think it helps move it along.
Indeed.
I'm gonna move that we grant the third year of escrow for both of these. DL 26333627 Aldi, Indiana LT will be from April 2nd of 26 to April 2nd of 27, noting the drop dead date of April 2nd of 29. And the second permit, DL 4333546 Aldi, Indiana LP, third year from April 23rd of 26 to April 23rd of 27, noting the drop dead date of April 23rd of 2029.
Second.
Been moved and seconded. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say no. Motion carries. Do you have any other
Thanks.
matters with us today?
I don't believe so.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Yeah, thanks. Have a good one.
You too.
Bye.
Next permit is DL 3032881 Shermar Brothers Liquor LLC.
Nick Broyles again. Jessica, I got the POA from the client just a couple minutes ago, so I just forwarded that to you. I apologize.
We got it.
Perfect.
So you're already sworn?
Yes, already sworn in. So this one, they did also just forward over the contract for the location. So this is currently a location pending permit in McCordsville. They are closing on a location here within the next month. And so they plan to finish some construction or begin construction post-closing and renovations to the space. And so are hoping that within the next year, they should be open and operational.
Okay, that sounds great. Just note that we also need 2 years of renewals on this permit. Please get with the processor and get the renewals updated too.
Okay.
And
Thought
then
we had.
Just double check with them to make sure
Absolutely.
it was noted for us that it needs those, but maybe they've gotten the paperwork here. What we would grant today would be the 3rd and 4th year of escrow from August 17th of 24 to August 17th of 26. It does have a drop dead date of August 17th of 27. Doesn't sound like they need that, but just in case, know the date they're up against. And I move that we grant that 3rd and 4th year escrow for DL 3032881 Shermar Brothers Liquor LLC.
Second.
Been moved and seconded. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, say no. Motion carries. Nick, just for the record, it does look like we have all of the renewal years paid up to current. So
Okay.
that would take it to
I think, yeah, I
an
have it.
expiration date of August 17th of 26.
Perfect.
And then they're basically due for their next round of renewals
In May.
almost immediately after this.
Yeah.
All right. Then that is approved. Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate your time, guys. Have a good one.
Two.
Next permit is DL 3033798, Lynn Cox Incorporated.
Good morning, Commissioners. My name is Ray Cox. I am the president of Lynn Cox Inc. This
Hey, I'll have
jurisdiction,
you take our oath first.
can you hear me?
Yeah, I'll have you take our oath first.
Pardon me?
I'm gonna have you take our oath.
Oh, I'm
Raise your
sorry.
hand.
Do you solemnly swear or affirm, as the case may be, that the testimony you are about to give the commission will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, now tell us what's happening. with
Okay,
it.
sorry about that.
That's all
Anyway, this jurisdiction is, fairly new, and so there's not a lot of development present yet. We actually own 4.2 acres on the northwest side of US 40 and Mount Comfort Road, which we are intending to place the permit there. The problem there is that the infrastructure has not been laid yet by the town of Cumberland, so we're kind of waiting on them. In the meantime, we've also made some inquiries on another piece of property that would be quicker to develop, but we are actively trying to locate that permit and get it moving.
That sounds good, sir. Like you're doing everything you can. Infrastructure is always a problem, particularly in new developments like this in Hancock County. Is there anything further, sir, you'd like to say?
No, that's it.
This would be the 3rd year of escrow. If we grant this May 18th, 26 to May 18th, 2027, you have until August 6th of 2029. That's called the drop dead date. We have to have everything done by then. So you've got some time for your current 4-point-some acres or some other location. I move therefore that we grant the 3rd year of escrow for DL 3033798 Lynn Cox Inc.
Second.
Been moved and seconded. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say no. Motion carries. Thank you, Ray.
Thank you very much. We appreciate it.
Have a good day.
Next permit is DL 66-33738 Leslie Incorporated. Is there anyone on for Leslie Incorporated?
Consent to move to the end.
Consent.
Okay, we will show that move to the end of the agenda.
Hello?
Oh.
Hi, are you here for Leslie Incorporated?
My name is Susan Freestone, and a power of attorney was emailed over, I believe, last Friday.
Okay. I'll have you take our oath. Do you solemnly swear or affirm, as the case may be, that the testimony you're about to give the commission will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, so tell us what's happening with this permit.
Okay, originally it was in Leslie Inc., but he already had a permit in Leslie Inc., so we established Leslie 56 Inc., and we transferred the liquor license over to that entity, and he is trying to find property. He has contacted 4 different entities. It's in Madairyville, Indiana. It's a small community. The only thing that's available to buy right now is a gas station that has not been cleaned up. So he is trying to find somewhere to buy so he can build.
Okay. Sounds good. Sounds like it might be a little bit of a challenge to find some land, but hopefully, hopefully they'll be able to do that. Our chair is looking for the transfer of this. We still right now have it in Leslie Inc., but
The transfer's pending. I'm looking for the power of attorney form.
okay.
It was March 19th at 10:58 a.m.
All right, and can you tell me who you sent that to?
You want the phone number?
No, if you sent it, it would have to be by email. Who did
No,
you
it was
email?
faxed.
I'm sorry, what?
It was faxed.
Okay, we'll try to track that down. If we can't find it, we'll have somebody reach out to you for it.
Okay, thank you.
So
All right.
I have that this will be the 3rd year of escrow from August the 11th of 2025 to August the 11th of 2026. And there is a drop dead date of July 2nd, 2029. And if it's being transferred to same corporate ownership to Leslie 56 Inc., that escrow information will just carry over to the new
Okay.
entity when the transfer is complete. So the dates that I'm giving you are correct.
Okay,
And
yeah.
good luck finding a place. Still have some time. Have 3 years to go. And I move that we grant this 3rd year for DL 66-33738 Leslie Inc. And if you could just go ahead and send us the power of attorney form again, that would be
Okay.
great.
Do you want me to fax it to the same number?
No, if you could email it to the processor for your county. If you go on our website and look at contacts, the processors are listed by county and it has their email.
Okay. Okay,
That way-
I will do my best to try to get that. I'm not real good with with this, but he is in a meeting in the county right now on the transfer. So
Okay,
that's why I'm appearing for this one, because he's actually in person in Pulaski County.
all right. Sounds like the transfer is moving along as it should, so appreciate that.
Okay,
Thanks
and I
for
will
that.
try to get this to
the processor for Pulaski County.
All right, thank you.
Yes, that's my motion.
Second the motion.
All right, it's been moved and seconded. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, say no. Motion carries. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Next permit is DL 6733479 Cloverdale Properties LLC.
Hi, this is Surinder Singh.
Good morning. I'll have you take our oath. Do you solemnly swear or affirm, as the case may be, that the testimony you're about to give the commission will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do, yes.
All right, so tell us each of your names, and then what's happening with Cloverdale Properties LLC.
Okay, my name is Surinder Singh.
My name is Harkabal Singh. And this particular permit is being transferred to the new location, which is already filed. That is 1012 North Main Street, Cloverdale, Indiana. And that particular location is being built as we speak. And we hopefully it'll be active around June of this year.
Well, that's good news. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Do you expect any pitfalls between now and June? You think it'll go okay?
It will go okay because it's being constructed. All the permits are there and they're working inside at the moment. So.
Well, good. Congratulations. We're still looking at the transfer.
The transfer's not.
Okay.
It's just location.
We're still looking. This would be the third year of escrow from May 13, 2026 to May 13, 2027. You have until May 13th of 2029, so you'll be fine with that. Is there anything further, sir?
That'll be it. Thank you, sir. And we do have another permit, so.
Okay, hold on. I moved under DL 6733479 Cloverdale Properties LLC that we grant that third year of escrow.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, say no. Motion carries. All right, and you indicated you have another permit.
Yes, please. The permit DL 84333474 Spring Hill Properties LLC.
All right, we will call DL 8433474 Spring Hill Properties. You're already sworn in, so tell us what's happening with this permit.
We are actively looking for the new location for this one. Unfortunately, we developed two locations ever since we acquired this permit, and those locations were unincorporated area, and this is for incorporated area. So we are looking for new location for this one. Hopefully, will be done next year, so within 27.
And this is in Vigo County, correct?
Yes.
Are you working with a realtor or are you just looking yourself?
We're working ourselves too, and we're working with Remax, Mr. Oscar, realtor as well.
Okay, well, I hope things go well.
Hopefully too. Thank you, sir.
Good. Under DL 8433474 Spring Hill Properties LLC, I move we grant the third year of escrow from April 2nd, 2026 to April 2nd, 2027. Again, the drop dead date is 2 years after that, April 2nd, 2029.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say no. Motion carries. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next permit is DL 7333615 Gultra Gas LLC.
Yeah. Hello. Good morning, President.
All right, good morning. I'll have you take our oath. Do you solemnly swear or affirm, as the case may be, that the testimony you're about to give the commission will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yeah, I do.
All right, so tell us your name and how you're associated with Gotra Gas LLC.
Okay, so my name is Tejendra Pal Singh and I am the president of the Gotra Gas LLC.
And what are you doing to make this happen?
Okay, so I am building a gas station on this lot. I already purchased the land, and the tanks are already over there, and I paid for the tanks, and I paid advance money to the general contractor, and I'm just waiting on the general contractor and the fuel supply people. So hopefully, maybe within this year, we can start the construction.
Okay, I saw on your escrow form that you thought construction would be finished by the end of this year or early next year. Do you think you're still under that timeline?
Yeah, I think the next year, because I spoke to the general contractor and he said there's a shortage of the labor right now. So yeah, because of that, maybe in the next year, maybe he can finish that one. So that's why I'm just
Okay.
asking you to just give me one more year.
Okay, that sounds good. So what we'll grant today is the third year of escrow. That's May 8th of 2026 to May 8th of 2027. There is a drop dead date of May 8th of 2029. Just know the drop dead date we're up against, but it sounds like you'll be well ahead of that. And I move that we grant that third year of escrow for DL 7333615, Gotra Gas LLC.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. All those in favor indicate by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, say no. Motion carries. All right, thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. So nice. Thank you, ma'am.
Next permit is RR 06-40826, Harmony Asian Bistro LLC.
This is Nick Broyles again with Bradford and Riley. And this client wasn't able to attend this morning, and I wasn't able to get an updated POA. If we could continue to the April, we'll make sure that either one of us are there for that one.
Yeah, that works. I do want to let you know that there is a hold on this. The renewal's incomplete. There's also a tax protest from the Department of Revenue. So hopefully you can get those items taken care of before it comes back up for April, and that will be April the 28th. And I move to continue to April 28th.
Second.
It's been
Thank you.
moved and seconded. All those in favor indicate by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, say no. Motion carries. Thanks, Nick.
Thanks.
Next permit is RR 20-42127, B-Town North LLC.
Consent to move B-Town North to the end.
Consent.
Right, we will show that move to the end of the agenda by consent. Next permit is RR 22-04079, TW Indiana LLC. Is anyone on for TW Indiana LLC?
Consent to move that one to the end.
Consent.
We'll show that moves to the end of the agenda by consent. Next permit is RR 2919483 O'Charlie's LLC.
Good morning, Jeff McKean here for O'Charlie's.
Good morning. I'll have you take our oath. Do you solemnly swear or affirm, as the case may be, that the testimony you're about to give the commission will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, tell us what's happening with this permit.
So this was in O'Charlie's, closed in 2023. The permit was actually utilized a little bit after that. There was a subsequent tenant that came in and utilized the permit for part of the year before they could get their own permit in place. So I think the last day it was used was maybe July 11th of 2024. We are marketing the permit. They do not intend to reopen. We've actually had two deals that we've had in contract or had contracts out that fell through. We are talking to a party currently that is looking to acquire some land where this permit could be put to use, but no agreements have been signed yet.
Anything else, Jeff?
That's it.
Jeff, we may have to clear up when it was closed. You said in 2023, if you have the date for that, we'd appreciate that. We're showing it went into escrow December 4th of 2024. And you indicated it was used for a while. But would you check to see if the correct date is November 15th, 2024, if it's 2023?
Or he just said July 11th and 24th.
I believe, well, I can double check. I thought the last date it was operational was July 11th of 24. What happened was Walk-Ons was going into the same space. They had an agreement. Walk-Ons used the permit under a management agreement until their permit was approved. And I thought that was July the 11th of 2024.
Okay. That may change the drop dead date to July 11th, 2029. Right now, we show it as December 4th, but if you would make a note, if the correct date when it closed was July 11th, 2024, 5 years after that will be July 11th, 29, okay?
Okay. Okay. Do you want me to
Anything
try
else,
to clarify that and notify someone?
I'm sorry, Jeff, I didn't hear.
I would suggest that we'll go with the July 11th, 2024 date. If that's incorrect, let us
Okay.
know. If it's correct.
Yeah, that's
we'll-
fine. I believe that to be correct. That's
Okay.
fine. Thank you.
Okay, under RR 2919483 O'Charlie's LLC, I move we grant the third year of extent of escrow from January 16th, 2026 to January 16th, 2027. Again, with the drop dead date of July 11th, 2024. 29, sorry.
Second.
Been moved and seconded. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
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 All right.
Opposed, say no. Motion
Thank you.
carries. Thank you. I think you might be on our next one too. It's RR 4939063, Michelle Miller.
I believe Clark is now representing Michelle Miller. I don't know if he's still on.
Actually, I'm on too, Michelle Miller.
Okay.
All right, then Ms. Miller, we'll have you take our oath. Do you solemnly swear or affirm, as the case may be, that the testimony you're about to give the commission will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, so tell us what's happening with this permit.
So we are still looking for a location. We were initially trying to buy a building to put this license to, which has been very difficult. So we decided to shift gears and try and find somewhere to lease to get the license attached to that. It's been difficult to find places, so leasing is our next option. If that doesn't happen, then we're going to look to sell.
And are you working with a realtor?
Yes, I am.
Good. That sounds great. I'm hopeful you'll find something that can get the permit into active use. If not, then you need to get it sold. I just want to remind you of the date you're up against, which is September 30th of 2027. So you've got about a year and a half to go. But it does move quickly when you're in escrow.
Yeah.
So what we're granting today will be the fourth year, September 30th of 2025 to September 30th of 2026. If you need more time past that date, you will need to come back and ask for additional escrow later this year when the permit is renewing. We'll schedule you for another hearing, and then we'll get an update at that time to grant the final period if it needed. And I make a motion to grant that fourth year for RR 4939063, Michelle Miller.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Quickly, we show a power of attorney with Jeff McKean, but that dates back to 2022. Do you want us to remove that?
Yes, because Jeff, I believe, is retiring or trying to take less. So yes, please do.
Okay, I'll remove that. If you have another power of attorney in the future, then we'll add that to our system when it's submitted, okay?
All right, thank you.
All right, thanks. And with that, it's been moved and seconded. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, say no. Motion carries. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good luck with the lease.
Bye-bye.
Next permit is RR 33200610 Newcastle Roadhouse LLC.
Anybody else?
Is there anyone for Newcastle Roadhouse LLC?
Consent to move to the end.
Consent?
Right.
Yeah,
Wait.
but it looks like someone's trying to get on.
If you're trying to unmute, there's a microphone icon at the top that you can click. Across the top, there should be a camera and then a microphone. And if you click that microphone, it'll unmute.
Can you hear us, sir? Okay,
Let's skip him for one and come back.
We'll come right back to you, sir, okay, while you locate the microphone. All right. Next permit is RR 4194243 DNB Keller Enterprises Incorporated. Anyone on for DNB Keller Enterprises Incorporated?
Page breaker on.
Yes, this is Paige Bracer.
All right. I'll have you take our oath. Do you solemnly swear or affirm, as the case may be, that the testimony you're about to give the commission will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right. So I think we had some questions on this transfer because DNB Keller Enterprises came to the end of its allowable escrow term. And so the requirement is that there had to be an arm's length transfer, meaning it can't be anybody still associated with DNB Keller Enterprises or those prior operations. And it came to our attention there was a family relationship between you and the prior owner. So we were trying to clear up that this was a true transfer to a new entity that will operate separately from D&B Keller Enterprise and its owners. So we had some questions on that.
Yes. I am related to them, but they will not be any part. It is a whole new business that I'm opening for myself.
Okay.
Did you work at D&B Keller Enterprises?
I was a bartender there, but I no longer work there now.
All right. And when this transferred, was there a contract for the sale of the property or the business or the permit?
Yes.
All right. And does that contract include money changing hands to purchase the business or the permit?
Yes. I'm going to purchase the permit.
All right. Could you supply that to us just so we can clear this issue?
Yes.
All right. We will have somebody reach out so you know where to send that.
And you feel like market price was paid for this business when it was purchased?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
All right. Well, so today's hearing was set for D&B Keller Enterprises Incorporated. They didn't appear. And we can't grant anything additional on D&B because they're out of escrow time.
Yeah,
D&B's on here.
Yeah, hang on. He's on there.
Okay, when I called it, nobody said anything, so that's why we noted that no one was here.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was thinking you were wanting to talk to Paige, so.
No, we set D&B Keller Enterprise Incorporated for this hearing today because we haven't actually transferred because of the concerns that this wasn't truly arm's length and was instead trying to get more escrow time on an existing business. At this point, I would move that we reset this for our April,
Commission meeting.
no, April 28th. Is that the
28th is escrow, 21st is full commission meeting.
I would say we reset it for April 28th, and have legal reach out and request documents demonstrating that this was an arm's length transfer. Since it came in at the very end of the 5 years of escrow and involved individuals who are related. So we'll have somebody reach out, for you to submit that documentation.
May I ask a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
Ms. Prather, what is the name of the new corporation that you are responsible for?
It is Last Rodeo.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you both.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right,
We're
next,
gonna go back to the one.
yes,
Cancel.
RR 3320610 Newcastle Roadhouse LLC.
Yes. Can you hear me
All
now?
right, we can hear you.
Okay.
I'll have you take our oath. Do you solemnly swear or affirm, as the case may be, that the testimony you're about to give the commission will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, so tell us your name and how you're associated with Newcastle Roadhouse LLC.
Yes, I'm Richard Marsh. I'm the owner of the establishment and the liquor license.
All right, and what's happening with this permit?
Actually, I'm looking in the process of trying to find a building right now. The building that I did have, we sold it to a Dunkin' Donuts, and now I'm in the process of trying to find a new building to put it into. And it's kind of difficult right now because our main road down through town, they've got it tore up pretty bad. And a couple businesses have actually went out. I'm actually in the process of Tucker trying to find some.
Trying to find what, sir?
Connection first.
Can you hear us?
All that construction's done before they start to build their site there on the corner.
Any other information you have at this time, sir?
Nothing that I have right now, just looking at a couple other places. My realtor has tried to find me that, they have to do a lot of construction and remake if we went into a couple places. I've talked to another buddy of mine that has a building, thinking about putting it in there, but he's got to have to do a lot of work to the plumbing and stuff, because it's not accessible, or it's not feasible right now to put anything in there.
Okay, what we're talking about today, sir, are 2 years of escrow. Your third and fourth year, that would be from December 17th, 2024 to December 17th, 2025. And then the fourth year from December 17th, 2025 to 12/17/2026. Here's the issue. You listed in your most recent filing that was going to take you 3 to 5 years to get things done.
Yes.
Well, you only have until June 17th of 2028. So you don't have 3 to 5 years. So you might want to write that date down, June 17th, 2028. If you don't have everything done then, and I mean everything, not just built, but open, then you will lose this permit.
Okay. June
You
17th,
still think you have enough time to do that? Again, you don't have 3 to 5 years.
Yeah. June 17th, 2028.
Correct, sir.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to try to have it done. I mean, it's just the process of, our towns, it's just right now, it's completely a mess. Yeah.
Anything else, sir?
No.
Well, good luck to you. I know you're working there in Henry County to get this done, but find a location. Let's get this built, all right?
Yeah. Appreciate it.
Anything else?
That, nothing I can
Under
think of.
RR 33-20610 Newcastle Roadhouse LLC, I move we grant the third and fourth year of escrow from December 17th, 2024, up to and including December 17th, 2026, and you'll only have one more year after that, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
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 Opposed, say no. Motion carries.
Good luck, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next permit is RR 4538283 Armando Arola. Good morning.
Present,
I'll have
how are
you-
you?
How do you say your name?
It's like REO Speedwagon, just say REO La.
Okay. I like that explanation. I'll have you take our oath. Do you solemnly swear or affirm, as the case may be, that the testimony you're about to give the commission will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do, yes.
All right, so tell us what's happening with this permit.
Okay, well, good morning, commissioners. I know it's been quite some time, and needless to say, it's quite the arduous process. I have since taken part ownership in a business here in St. John. It currently has a liquor license that's functioning. However, until what I'm looking to do is I'm looking to implement this license, but the majority owner of the license has until October of this year to either renew or transfer it over to me. So ideally, I would like to assume that license and then maybe market the current one that I have, or he can take his with and I can implement this one. So surprising for me, I've made it this far without legal representation, but because it is crunch time, I do believe that I might have to seek legal counsel to help facilitate this process for me.
Well, good luck to you on that, because you have to move sort of quickly. This is the 5th year of escrow. This is the last year you can be
Yes.
in escrow. Your drop dead date, the date in which you have to have everything done, is March 16th of 2027.
Yes.
And you said that other license expires or whatever in October.
Correct.
And you may not, do I understand then you may not be able to make a decision on all this until October?
I would October, or I would at least in August, because I know that there's a 90-day period in which to make the application. Yes.
Right. And so you seem to understand everything. You're really up against it right now, aren't you?
I know. I'm hoping that the current license that they have will transfer over seamlessly, and I can just market this one, so I can recoup some of my expenses. But yes, crunch time is of the. I don't like putting my back up against the wall.
Okay, well, we don't like you there either, but we do want to let you know and remind you of the pressure that you're under. Not that we want to add to the pressure you're under, but we have a responsibility to make sure this gets used quickly, okay?
Yes.
Anything else, sir?
No, that's it. This is probably the closest I've ever been to, making this come to fruition.
Well, I just want to say thank you, Mr. REO.
La.
Under RR 45-38283 Armando REO, I move we grant the 5th and final year of escrow from March 16, 2026 to March 16, 2027, with again the drop dead date, have everything done by that date, okay? March 16th.
Thank you, commissioners.
Thank you.
All right, it's been moved and seconded. I just want to note that we can't give more time beyond the March 16th of 2027. Even if there's shifting of permits that you may have ownership in, we can't manipulate that date in any way. So whether it's the other permit or you have, does that make sense?
Understood, yes.
Okay. With that, it's been moved and seconded. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, say no. Motion carries.
Thank you,
Thank
Commissioners.
you.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Next permit is RR 4538781, B&P Holdings LLC.
Good morning, Jeff Whitehead, present.
Good morning. I'll have you take our oath. Do you solemnly swear or affirm, as the case may be, that the testimony you're about to give the commission will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
All right. So tell us again how you're associated with the permit.
I own BMP Holdings.
Okay. And tell us what's happening with this permit.
Yeah, I think I have good news. We have entered into an agreement to take over an existing bar in the town of Winfield, and intend to put this license to use in that location immediately, essentially immediately, as soon as we can get the process completed.
Okay, that sounds great. I think you were saying you are gonna renovate that business in your.
I think that's previously. I think that we're not going to have to do that. I think that there's some renovations that have taken place already. I think that the current place, there might be some signage that will change, but and maybe some things with the point of sale equipment, but we're pretty much ready to roll and go into this new location.
That is good news. What you will get today is the 4th year of escrow from July 25th of 2025 to July 25th of 2026. The drop dead date would be July 25th of 2027. And hopefully everything will go smoothly and you'll be in there quickly and have it operating. And I go ahead and move for that 4th year of escrow for RR 45-38781 BMP Holdings LLC.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
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 Opposed, say no. Motion carries.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next permit is RR 4837912, William Coward.
Nick Broyles with Bradford and Riley. Sorry, we don't have a power of attorney on this one, but it is pending transfer to new ownership and is set for local board on April 8th. So if this one can be continued to the April hearing, it should be taken care of. We're expecting approval at the local board hearing.
Right.
Move to continue to the next escrow hearing, April 28th, 2026.
It's been moved and seconded. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, say no. Motion carries. Thank you, Nick.
Thanks.
Next permit is RR 4940377. Arlie Valdez.
Here.
Good morning. I'll have you take our oath. Do you solemnly swear or affirm, as the case may be, that the testimony you're about to give the commission will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right. Just tell us your name for the record.
Arely Valdez.
All right. And what's happening with this permit?
We already find a location. We have everything ready. We even passed inspection last month with you guys. So we're ready to go.
I saw on your form that you said January 1st of 26, you would be ready to move in and operate it. Are you going to now be ready before then?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry, that wasn't the past. Okay, sorry, I'm reading my dates wrong. So, you sound like now you're ready to go within the next couple of weeks. Everything should be good.
Yes.
So what you will get today is the 4th year of escrow from February 7th of 26 to February 7th of 27. The drop dead date is November 21st of 2028. Just want to let you know those dates you're up against in case you have any problems. Make sure it's operational or transferred before November 21st of 2028, or the permit reverts to the state and you lose your investment.
So it looks like, I don't remember this, but the transfer was remanded to the local board for an April 6th hearing.
Yes.
So do you need to go to a hearing at the local board on April 6th?
Do you know why do I have to go again? Because we already passed inspection. I was there last time and I just say you guys didn't need me. So after that, we have inspection and we already open. The business is already open. So we're ready to go. We're just waiting for you guys.
Yeah, I'm trying to see here. What we show right now that I can look at today during this meeting is that it is scheduled again for a local board hearing on April 6th. We will have someone reach out to you to confirm that following today's hearing.
Okay, sounds good.
That's the most information I can access right now. But for right now, we do need to address the 4th year of escrow.
Okay, I move that we grant the 4th year of escrow for 2/7/2026 to 2/7/2027, noting the drop dead date of November 21st, 2028. And I make that motion for RR 4940377, Aurelie Valdez.
Second.
Been moved and seconded. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, say no. Motion carries.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Que sigue con.
Next permit is RR 5941667 Sandwich and Salad Factory LLC.
I'm here. Good morning,
All right.
everyone.
Good morning. I'll have you take our oath. Do you solemnly swear or affirm, as the case may be, that the testimony you're about to give the commission will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
All right. So tell us your name for the record and how you're associated with Sandwich and Salad Factory LLC.
Yes, my name is Ofelio Perez, and I'm the president of the Sandwich and Salad Factory LLC in Paoli. And basically, what's going on is that we in the process to purchase a building right next door to us. This is supposed to be done by the by June 1st. We already have like a purchase agreement with the owner of that building. We're thinking about remodeling that building a little bit, just basically to have like a separate room for the alcohol, and have like a little bar area basically separated from the dining area that we already have. And that's supposed to happen in about a month right after we purchase the building. So I'm thinking in July-ish, like the end of July, the remodeling should be starting. And we should be ready to go by October, according to my construction guy.
Well, congratulations. Sounds like you've made great progress and you're ready to go.
Definitely, yes, sir.
Okay, anything else, Mr. Perez?
No, that's basically it.
Under RR 5941667 Sandwich and Salad Factory LLC, I move we grant the 3rd year of escrow from March 1st, 2026, March 1st, 2027, again with the date of November 16th, 2029, but you'll beat that by a long ways. Good luck to you.
Oh, definitely, yes. Yes.
Second. Been moved and seconded. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, say no. Motion carries. Thank you. Good luck.
Thanks a lot. Thank you very much.
Next permit is RR 8441447 BHG Terre Haute number 1 LLC.
Greetings.
Greetings.
Hello, thanks for your patience today. We'll have you take our oath. Do you solemnly swear or affirm, as the case may be, that the testimony you're about to give the commission will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, so tell us your name and how you're associated with BHG Terre Haute number 1.
I am director of real estate for the company that owns that, which is Bluegrass, Lexington, Kentucky. I handle real estate and a lot of new business enterprises for them.
Just for the record, can you state your name?
Matthew Couch.
Thank you.
Thanks, I skipped that one.
Tell us what you're doing to get this business active.
Yes, we purchased the property for this location. It was in January of 2024. Our initial plan was to get started on construction. Pretty soon after that, we have a civil set with Nykirk Engineering out of Illinois. Who've done several Indiana projects for us. They're almost done with their civil set. We had the building designed and got bids back on it in mid 24, and over. We're a our average price point for an entree item is $15 or $16. It's not a high price point restaurant, and the building costs have just kind of exploded. So we've built a lot of these restaurants from the ground up the past 10 years, and costs have kind of reached a boiling point to where we needed to do a massive redesign of our building. Try to keep the same quality, but shrink it, maybe look at some different materials. So we've been in the process of a pretty significant redesign on our prototype building. It's drawing to an end. I would say we're 85% there, and that is why this project has been on hold.
Okay. What we would grant today would be the third year, which would run from January 7th, 2026 to January 7th, 2027. There is a drop dead date of September the 5th of 2029. Just know the time frame that you're up against, but sounds like you're on top of it and can get it done. And I move for that third year of escrow for RR 8441447 BHG Terre Haute number 1 LLC.
Second.
Been moved and seconded. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say no. Motion carries. Thank you.
Thank you
and
very
good
much.
luck.
Thank you.
Recalling permits. First permit to recall is DL 1333650 Bardan Incorporated.
I note first failure to appear and ask that it be rescheduled to our April 28th meeting.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say no. Motion carries. Next permit is DL 1632842 Jasper Singh.
If no one's on for that one, I'm going to note that it's the first failure to appear and ask that we reschedule that to the April 28th, 2026 escrow hearing.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say no. Motion carries. Next permit to recall is DL 6033625 Casey's Marketing Company.
Good morning again. Alex
Morning.
Annabelle, and I've already taken the oath.
Yep. Were you able to
So
find
sorry
anything out
for the
on this
delay
one?
on. I not having that earlier. This was a permit that Casey's purchased at auction, and at the time they secured the permit, they believed that their store in Spencer was inside the corporate limits, and then discovered that it is not. And so they held the permit and were thinking about whether they would open another location within the city limits, and decided against that. And so at this point, they are looking at just recovering their costs of the permit and trying to find a buyer.
Okay, anything else, Alex?
No, thank you.
Okay, thanks for hanging on and getting that to us today. Under DL 6033625, Casey's Marketing Company, I move we grant the third year of escrow from May 21st, 26, May 21st, 2027, the drop dead date of May 21st, 2029, and with the understanding they're looking to market the permit.
Second.
Been moved and seconded. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say no. Motion carries. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a great week.
You too. Recalling RR 20-42127 B-Town North LLC. Is anyone on for B-Town North LLC?
Move we refer this in the first failure to appear to April 28, 2026.
Second.
Been moved and seconded. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, say no. Motion carries. Next recall is RR 22-04079 TW Indiana LLC. Is there anyone on for TW Indiana LLC?
I move first failure to appear, and we've rescheduled this for the April 28th, 2026 escrow hearing.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, say no. Motion carries. Is that it on the recall?
Yes.
Yeah, all right. We have some extensions for the agenda to consider today. First is DL 4932456 VP 51 Incorporated.
Yes, this comes to us from Marion County. They did fail to appear at the local board, which resulting in the permit being denied. It was remanded back to the local board to be heard. It is on the schedule to be reheard April the 6th. They have submitted a corrective action plan for violations that they have had. They've had 3 violations in the last couple of years having to do with Sunday sales, mandatory carding, furnishing alcohol to a minor. That one was 2 times a violation. There is some information, excuse me, on the renewal that is incomplete. One is on the owner info, like date of birth, address, title. That section was not filled out. Also sales numbers and floor plan. We either need an affidavit or a new floor plan submitted. Since they are now rescheduled for the April the 6th local board meeting, I hope they make that. I hope they can get us all the information that we need before that date. I'm going to move that we grant them an extension until April the 7th, 2026. And hopefully they'll be ready for a renewal by that date, coming up quickly. And I make that motion for an extension until April the 7th, DL 4932456 VP 51 Inc.
Second.
Been moved and seconded. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, say no. Motion carries. Next permit on the agenda is RR 08188846 Willoughby and Willoughby Enterprises Incorporated.
Comes to us from Flora, Indiana. This 210 permit has expired January 24th of 2026. We issued a 60-day extension and asked for them to either settle their violation or set it for a hearing, and glad to report that it has been settled. And that is no longer a pending issue. They've now been set for the Carroll County Local Board. And the hearing is March the 28th. And I move that we grant a 90-day extension for RR 08188846 Willoughby and Willoughby Enterprises, Inc.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, say no. Motion carries. There are three extension requests to add to the agenda. Those are for RR 4933618 Joe Halloran Incorporated, RC 8400191 Wayne Newton Post number 346 of the American Legion Incorporated, and RR 2211352 Bernadette Mattingly. Can we take it by consent to add those?
Consent.
I'll show those added by consent, and I will call RR 4933618 Joe Halloran Incorporated.
Yes, they had some missing information for their renewal, but that has all now been received. They're scheduled for the Marion County Local Board on April the 6th. They did expire September 26th of 2025. They did have a first extension from October 7th of 25 to January 5th of 26. I didn't see any extensions past that date. Maybe I missed something. If not, they have not been selling alcohol since January 5th. I do move that we grant a 90-day extension for RR 4933618 Joe Halloran, Inc.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, say no. Motion carries. Next permit is RC 8400191 Wayne Newton Post number 346 of the American Legion Incorporated. I'll open that for discussion.
Yes, they have had 6 violations in the past 10 years, dealing with things like non-members being in the business, floor plan problems, smoking, unauthorized beverages, operated by a retailer. They do have a lot of violations. I would like to ask that they pay attention to running this business legally. It's been in business for a long time. They should know how to operate legally. They have missed some local board hearings for the renewal. Don't like to hear that either. They are rescheduled for April the 20th of 2026. I do hope they make that meeting and they're prepared to talk about the renewal of their permit. They have some violations they need to go and talk about. Hopefully everything will work out okay for them. I am going to move that we grant a 90-day extension, but if there is a no-show on April the 20th, we may want to revisit this and rescind the extension that we're granting today. And I make that motion for RC 8400191 Wayne Newton Post number 346 of the American Legion, Inc.
Second.
Been moved and seconded. I'll just note I'll vote in favor of the extension with the caveat that they have to appear at the next local board. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say no. Motion carries. Next permit is RR 2211352 Bernadette Mattingly. I'll open that for discussion.
This is a 210 permit in New Albany. They did expire December 16th of 25. They have submitted insurance to us, but it's not in the correct name. We need to check and see who is currently operating this business. Due to some information submitted, it looks like that they may have somebody different that is operating this permit. If so, we need them to send in new information. I'm going to go ahead and move that we grant a 90-day extension. But ask that we check on, during that period of time, they need to get us a corrected certificate of insurance in the correct name of the business. And also, they need to check and tell us who's operating this business and submit the correct paperwork for that. And I'm sorry, I said 90 days, but I would like this to be for April the 7th of 2026. Since they do owe us an up-to-date certificate of insurance, and we do need to know who's operating this business and make sure it's the proper paperwork has been submitted for any new managers to be appropriately appointed for this business. So April the 7th for the extension for RR 2211352 Bernadette Mattingly, and ask legal to send them information on those items.
Second.
Been moved and seconded. I will just note the certificate of insurance we received listed DA Frog LLC as the entity. When I looked that up in the Secretary of State's records, at least how it was written on the insurance, I couldn't find that it came back to anything. So it seems like that corporation doesn't exist. So there's a lot that needs to be cleaned up. There is currently insurance tied to this address. So I'm gonna vote yes on this short extension, but it's unclear if the person operating is actually covered by the certificate of insurance that we have. So I would just caution any business owner that if you're operating in a manner where your insurance isn't gonna cover you, that's a huge liability. So for this short extension, I'll vote in favor, but if it's not cleaned up by April 7th, I'll probably be a no on that date.
And I just would like to mention in the reports that we received, we got an email from a Donald Scott of Big Red Frog King. I don't know who that was, but mentioned, and I think the request for extension also mentioned that the owner, Bernadette Mattingly, is in ill health. They need to get all this arranged and straightened out, considering that her ill health is a contributing factor to this.
Been moved and seconded. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, say no. Motion carries. Unless somebody stops me, not seeing anything else on the agenda, I would entertain a motion to adjourn.
Move to adjourn.
Second.
Been moved and seconded. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
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 Aye. We're adjourned. Mr. Singh, did you have some?
Yeah, just a general question. We went through the hearing for Spring Hill Properties for escrow hearing, which is also within the Vigo County. And we do have two locations where we can use two beer permits. They're also in Vigo County. And when we acquired this permit, it was, I believe, it was on the auction, and not knowing it is unincorporated or corporate, license. So is there any option, or do I have to apply for moving this location to that? I mean, is it possible or it's not possible?
No, legally, it's not possible to change the jurisdiction. So when we list the auction permits, they're specifically listed by jurisdiction, and it's based on a population quota for that jurisdiction. So if you apply for and bid on a permit in a specific jurisdiction, that is the only thing you are applying for. So they legally cannot move to a different jurisdiction. It looks like this one is in the corporate limits of Terre Haute. And so it was advertised that way and issued that way based on the population of Terre Haute. So it legally cannot move to a different jurisdiction.
But there's a other way around is good, but if it is unincorporated license can be moved into within the corporate area, which is not too.
No,
Okay.
so the permits are issued based on the population of that area. So you
I
cannot
believe-
move. You cannot move a permit from an unincorporated area to an incorporated area
Vice versa, both way.
and vice versa, yes.
Okay, so I believe there's one license that was moved from one location within the corporate area. I don't know how that thing happened, so I was just wondering. Because this is moved to corporate area, but within, inside the Vigo County. But mine is.
Answer on specific permits today, if you'd like to submit a public records request to see if there's anything with that permit related to annexation or the city changing the boundaries. You can submit that, but I can't
Okay.
discuss specific permits that were not on the agenda.
I am. It was just my question. Thank you so much. Appreciate it for that help. Thank you.
Yep, thank you. Have a good day.
You too. You all too. Thank you.